Well, good morning and happy Saturday, everybody. We got blue skies in paradise. Huh, George? Yeah, George and the duckies have been swimming all morning already. Yeah, we started at 50 degrees. Our high temperature today is going to be 80, 81, something like that. Absolutely beautiful. And Jerry is down there looking at herself in the window right where Limu and Emu like to look. Yeah. And it was hilarious. Yeah. She was standing right up here this morning. First thing this morning, she did a shimmy shake and a big cloud of dirt flew off of her. And it's like, I can't believe they can put that much dirt inside their feathers. And first thing in the morning, I don't know how she got that much dirt in her that quick. Yeah. Anyway, the duckies are sitting there floating in the pond. They're happy, happy, happy. The water's warmer than the air. Yeah. We got to give thoughts and prayers shout outs and happy birthday shout outs. Yeah, we are blessed to be here in paradise with our blue skies and bright sunshine. And there's a lot of people wishing they had this. You betcha. Anyway, right off the bat, happy 68th birthday to Joanne from, I'm assuming it's her husband David, wanted me to give her a happy birthday shout out this morning. We hope you have a wonderful 68th birthday. And a happy belated birthday to Ivy. I feel bad if I missed your birthday, but you have to remind me. If you tell me a month early that your birthday is coming up next month, I'm not going to remember that one. I guarantee it. Yeah. If you got a birthday coming up, you got to remind me. You betcha. Now, we have not heard from Bev. We are hoping that her surgery went well. It was hernia surgery. Bev, let us know how things are going. We love you. We hope it worked out. Yeah. Now, we also want to hear from Kathy. Kathy sent me a message that she lived in a direct line for where the hurricane was coming in. Helena was drawing a straight line right across Kathy. Let us know if you're okay or what's going on there. And the duckies are taking a bath. Yeah, happy ducks. Yep. And the little buggers ate my grass. I had planted grass on the bottom right below them, and doing their little dippy thing there, they spotted it and they dug it up. They dove down and pulled on it and they ate every bit of it. Yeah, I'm going to have to get me a dump truck full of that stuff and dump in that pond, and maybe I can get it to outgrow them. Yeah. Anyway, they're hungry. Goofy ducks. Yep, and I just got done feeding everybody. Yeah, that's our after breakfast swim. Oh, all three of them did Big Bird. Thank you, boys. Yeah, nice boys. Yeah. Anyway, in fact, Hazel is eating watermelon. Everybody got fed good this morning, and Hazel's over there eating watermelon. She's a happy cat, too. Now, Jenny is still MIA, and the best we can figure is that she has made herself a nest somewhere, and she's sitting on eggs, which unfortunately are not going to be fertile, so it's a lost cause, but she'll sit on those for a while before she figures that out. George did a Big Bird. Oh, we're getting Big Birds from everywhere. Yeah. Oh, and more of them. Oh, my goodness. Yep. Now, Harriet Carpenter watched a tree fall on her car. She said it was a big city tree and it fell right on her car during that storm. Yeah, we were happy to hear from her, though. We have to give a thoughts and prayers shout out to Dorothy's sister, Mary. Yeah, Mary was not doing well and ended up in ICU, and she's now in hospice. But she has lots of siblings watching over her. Dorothy says she has 8 siblings, so somebody's with Mary all the time. Anyway, God bless you, Mary, Dorothy, all of you. Yeah, it's a tough time. Anyway, God bless you all. I have blue skies and a busy day. Yeah, Daddy's been busy. Yeah. Yeah, George. I wanted to recall my memories of hurricanes in South Florida. We heard from Eric, who lives in Miami, and he said all they got was a lot of rain in Miami, but it was hot. He said today's going to be 93 degrees. And that brought back memories from Hurricane Charlie back when Hobe Sound, Florida was like ground zero for one hurricane that came in through Hobe Sound and went across Orlando and out on the Gulf Coast, and another one came in through Fort Myers and went across Orlando and headed up the East Coast. Florida got 3 hurricanes in about a month and tore up a lot of roofs. Even if the wind doesn't do any other damage except for take the shingles off your house, it makes a mess because the water from the hurricane goes through the roof and soaks the insulation, and the sheetrock on the ceiling falls down, and everything in the house is soaking wet. And after a hurricane, when there's no electricity, you can't use a shop vac and suck up all that water out of the carpets. And the high humidity and high temperatures makes black mold and fungus and all kinds of bad things start growing instantly. And a friend of mine, his mom, had a condo in Hobe Sound, and she wanted us to come take a look at it. Well, she was on the second floor. She was on the top, and it had peeled the shingles off of the roof, and all the ceilings were laying on all the furniture. All the insulation and all the water, the house was a mess. And we salvaged everything we could salvage, but it was so hot that any place that somebody had touched with their hand was growing mushrooms. And it looked like an alien thing in there. When we opened the door and went in, it was hot and humid and dark. And stuff was already starting to grow up the walls. The walls were turning black. And the sad thing is, it didn't destroy any of the windows, so there was no air circulation at all. All it had done was peel the shingles off the roof, and it had destroyed everything. Well, the apartment below her was owned by some people from Chicago, and they're, of course, out of town. And again, it hadn't broken any windows, but all the water from her apartment was going down through the floor and into the ceiling below, which means their house was going to look just like her house. And by the time they would get there from Chicago and open the front door, aliens would be running out and down the sidewalk. Oh my goodness. Anyway, thoughts and prayers for all the people that have lost everything along the Gulf Coast where that hurricane hit at 140 miles an hour. And the storm surge pushed houses completely off their foundations and floated them down the street. People, after the water went away, have boats in their front yards that belong in the ocean. Anyway, it's a mess. Thoughts and prayers for all those people trying to pick that up. Up in the mountains, North Carolina, northern Georgia, same issues that I experienced when I lived there. Anytime it rains up on the mountain, the water comes running down, and there's more damage from all of that than it was from the wind. Yeah. The water the water does powerful things to whatever's in its way, washes away bridges. I heard it closed I-40 between western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee. I-40's closed. I used to drive on I-40 all the time. Yup. Anyway, that's a major east-west route through North Carolina, and it's going to cause a mess if it washed away bridges there. Yeah, people are going to have to take a long trip around that. Yeah, George. Anyway, everything's good in paradise. Everybody's got watermelon. Yes. Hazel, what are you doing? She's creeping across the yard there. She spots a squirrel. I'll show you. Yeah, buddy. Hazel. Ah. She goes, yeah, but Dad, I saw it. Look at these guys. Sitting right in front of the window. Looking at herself. Jerry, what are you doing, girl? She said, it's time to put out corn for Limu and Emu. They're going to show up any minute, Dad. Yeah, what do you think, George? Yeah. Anyway, God bless you all. Beautiful day in paradise. We will be crossing 2 million views in about a week. You betcha. I've been checking it. That's a whole lot of smiles, George. Yes. George makes people happy. I've been watering my bushes. Yeah. People are drowning in some spots, and I've got to water my bushes because we haven't had any rain, and there's none in the forecast for the next 10 days. Yeah. Anyway, leaves are starting to turn. The popples right there in that view, they're turning yellow. The maples are starting to turn orange. Yeah, things are going to start flying in the wind here, George. Winter's coming. And Eva is busy right now putting away all her bushes, all her outside plants she's bringing in. And the ones she can't move, she's got to cover up because they're going to have frost tonight, George. Oh, my goodness. You betcha. Anyway, Eva, we love you, darling. Yes, George. George has been talking to his mommy for an hour this morning. Yes. Anyway, love you all. Remember to stay safe. Wash your flippers off, and thoughts and prayers for everybody that needs them. Love you. Bye.